Hello, I'm Wesley Butler with Transsoft Solutions. Welcome to our how-to videos for ParkCAD. The Design Manager in ParkCAD allows the user to save, recall, and compare versions of a layout within ParkCAD without the need to copy files or copy layouts. To save a design, select Create New Design, and the software will prompt for a name or use the default Design 1. Place the label at a suitable place in the drawing and select the layout. This is saved as Design Iteration 1. The user can add comments to describe the iteration, and the software will record this along with the modified date and time and the total stall count. In the example, we can make changes to this design, experimenting with the edit tools, and the original design is saved. For example, we can change the interior stalls to angled parking. We can then return to Design Manager and save this latest design iteration using Save Design Iteration. In the example, I am changing the inner rows to small car 60-degree stalls, selecting interlock under type, and I have selected two-way traffic. When returning to the Design Manager, I can add this layout. I am selecting Save Design Iteration. If I wished, I could change the name or add comments. We can now see two iterations listed in the table and can compare the total stall counts. The next button is Edit Iteration Details, to change the name or add comments. The third button is Delete Iteration, to remove iterations from the table, and the fourth button is to Configure. With this, we can add or remove or change the order of the criteria available to compare iterations. For example, we could add the areas for landscaped concrete or painted islands. In our example, we could add an additional entrance and compare the effects of this not only on stall count, but island space, or any of the other criteria available, such as number of rows or number of center paths. I have created an entrance at the north of the site and can adjust its width by entering a number and can adjust its location by dragging. Since this revision significantly changed the stalls, this previous stall numbering is removed, as it is no longer relevant. Though not necessary for the Design Manager, I am adding new stall numbering around the perimeter and interior rows. Design Manager is not limited to one layout, but different designs can be saved to store information from different layouts. Designs can also be renamed or deleted. Individual rows or custom islands can be added to designs. I can then come into Design Manager and create an iteration. We can compare the stall counts in the table as well as the other criteria in the columns. The first of the two buttons at the bottom create an iteration summary report, which is similar to the summary report created elsewhere in ParkCAD. It can also be exported. If we select two iterations, Compare Design Iterations is available, which places the two reports next to each other and highlights the differences and the new features in the second. This allows for detailed comparisons of different versions of layouts. Finally, we can return to a saved iteration by selecting the button under Draw.